Well, welcome back. In our last episode, we had a sad goodbye to Riley and Amber, who we had a ball with on the Ningaloo coast. But as we're coming to the end of our WA series, this episode is the start of our trip from the west coast to the east coast. Hope you come along for the ride. We have lots of fantastic camps and experiences still ahead of us. So we're just coming into Warradarge Station, which we're staying for the night. We've had our car temporarily fixed by Toyota, and we almost got fined by the ranger having our caravan unhitched on the side of the main road. Anyway, he let us go, but he did have his book out ready to write us a ticket. Never had that happen before. Anyway, we'll see what Warradarge Station has. I know that they have artesian pools here, so I'm looking forward to hopping in one of those. Hopefully it's not too busy. Here we are, just going into reception. So what to do at Warradarge? Artesian bars open 24/7. Ooh. Naturally heated water at 32 degrees. That looks cool. So this is our awesome site at Warradarge Station. We've got shade pretty much for the rest of the day. We can have a fire tonight, and we are looking out on a dry river bed. It doesn't get much more Australian than this. It's got the beautiful white gums there, which will light up with the campfire tonight. And hopefully I can capture a good shot with the stars. Stevie's just cleaning away a little bit of poo. I'm not sure whose it was.
Not mine.
I'm sure it's one of the locals here. Warradarge Station is a really social camp where you can come together for happy hour, enjoy whatever meal they've got going for the night, and they also offer live music. This fellow's name was Yanni, and he was good value, sang some golden oldies, got the kids up dancing, and everyone had a good time. And you could slip away and have a spa in the artesian bath and watch the sunset. It was fantastic. I haven't sung this for like...
All I know is I want to take you there.
All I ask you, let me be there, let me be there. So we're now at the artesian spas, and we've got this one all to ourselves. Anyway, Stevie's just hopping in. It's 32 degrees. We've got a couple of drinks and listening to Yarnis play and sing. Well, not really play, but he's singing. Lovely, lovely and relaxing. His hands ready.
Touching hands, look at the mums and dads, isn't it beautiful?
Reaching out.
Touching me,
Touching you. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
good times never seem so good. I'm going to light it as far already. 1, 2. Sweet Caroline.
Bum, bum, bum. So we're just walking back to our caravan, and unfortunately I can't capture the stars with my mobile, but believe me, it is stunning. So a fun night had at Warradarge Station. We had ploughman's goat pies for dinner and joined the sing-along from one of the 4 artesian spas, Singers Week Caroline. Definitely need more practice with that one. But today we are heading south down the west coast. Check the colour of that earth. Gonna miss it.
Yep.
Just stopping to top up our water, and look at these trees. They're beautiful as we drive past them. But there's one just here, so glossy. With that breeze, it's actually making sound. It's rubbing up against another tree next to it. It won't do it now. It's like it's talking. Beautiful. We're driving as far as we can until it gets dark. Do it again tomorrow, and then hopefully get into South Australia. And how spectacular! The sun's going down, and this is a salt lake. No idea. We're just out of Beacon, so I don't know what this actually is. It's awesome. So we drove all day yesterday, and we've made it to Norseman overnight. And it got down to 5 degrees last night. We have been living our days up to 33 degrees, average about 30. So bit of a shock to the system. Anyway, we're just in a free camp just outside Norseman. We were here on our 4th night, or 3rd or 4th night when we first left, and we're back again. Anyway, today we're hoping to, or planning to, either stop at Eucla or Bunda Cliffs for the night. There they go.
Yeah. Now you're videoing.
Oh, okay. Now we're videoing, so, you know, there's no dance. We're back at the sign now at the tail end of our holiday.
Yep. Sad but true.
I did want to do some pole dancing, but Steve is not, you know, feeling it today. Because it's grey skies, we're doing the Nullarbor, we want blue skies. We've just had beautiful weather.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very hard to suddenly have to wear
Put
clothing.
a jumper back on and long pants. Yeah, it's weird.
Anyway, we've still got a few little adventures along the way to get home, so stick with us. We'll see where we end up.
Bye.
Bye. Just at Cocklebiddy.
You're welcome.
At the roadhouse, and check that big truck out. Oops. Boy, oh boy, $2.46 a litre. Yeah, it's pretty dear here. We've just come off the Nullarbor just to top up again. Luckily, while we were on the Coral Coast, we did pay $1.88. So yeah, coming across the Nullarbor, they can charge what they like. And we're just swapping drivers again. So we've just lost time by crossing the South Australian border, and we're thinking before it gets dark maybe find a camp on Bunda Cliffs and maybe have a little fire. There's a few clouds and there's been a few little showers, so fingers crossed it doesn't get too wet, because it'd be nice to sit by a fire on the cliffs. And this is where we've ended up, and we are going to camp tonight right on Bunda Cliffs. I'll just go down there. See that far out? That is incredible landscape. Oh, I just took my breath away. So we're going to have a little fire and hope we don't go sleepwalking tonight. Fantastic. Hopefully Steve can get the drone up before we lose the daylight. Look at that down there. Incredible. look at that view. I'm so nervous. I'm going to get my chair. I'm going to anchor myself down, I think, until I have to cook dinner. Very special. Been here a couple of times, but never camped, so awesome. No sleepwalking, definitely. Stevie, what do you think?
Oh, it's awesome.
Gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
The fact that we had a recent landslide here should
Oh.
protect us a bit.
Coming this way. Anyway, this is pretty cool. Gonna cook up some spag bowl tonight. Haven't had that since we left home, but it's a nice easy one. Yay! Hopefully the sun will shine in the morning. Time to head off. Very misty with a little bit of a sprinkle. See if we can find some wombats this morning. So we're up early and we survived a night on the Great Australian Bight, which we're very excited we achieved. It was perfect, except for a little sprinkle overnight. There was no wind, which was amazing. We could just hear the waves crashing below. It was pretty special actually. So now we're back on the Nullarbor and we are hoping we might get to see some wombats. We're going to just stop over at the Wombat Hotel, which is a whole lot of holes in the ground. So we're just heading down to the Wombat Hotel and got to keep an eye out to see if we can see any wombats, although they might be back in their holes now having a good sleep after roaming last night. Anyway, I'll keep my eyes open and let you know if we find anything. Well, there's fresh poo around, but no wombats. Long time ago, 2015, we saw quite a few and they were absolutely beautiful. I would say they're the prettiest wombats I'd ever seen. So there's plenty of wombat poo around, but no wombats. There's some really big holes. Did I say it was about 13 degrees? And it's the 22nd of May, 2023. So we are heading home to the cold, very cold. I think I might crank our fire when I get home and put a summer dress on. Pretend I'm in WA on that beautiful Ningaloo Reef coast. So many road trains, and one we're trying to catch up to and overtake up here. So many travellers. Can't believe how many people are actually living their lives on the roads these days. So we're arrived at Palubi Beach. We thought we'd just come down and have a little look. It gets a really good ride up on Wiki Camps, and also some of our favourites that we've watched on YouTube have been here, and yeah, very pretty. Oh, the watercolour's lovely.
The first 6 have huts, and then you can camp up all there.
It's only 17 degrees. There's people camped down there. So we're just at Streaky Bay doing a load of washing, and you got to be careful. Some people wash their dog blankets and whatnot. I just noticed some hairs on one of the washing machine. So yeah, that's the only risk of coming to a laundromat or a caravan park to wash your stuff. Anyway, hopefully we picked a clean one. And here we are at Streaky Bay having a little shared seafood catch.
Yep.
And that's the view out there. And I wonder if people are catching squid. Got that feeling. So we're now at Speeds Point Campground, not far from Streaky Bay, and we are going to camp here the night. The sun's come out, which is lovely, and we just got out of the car over here and there was a seal playing in the water. So I think it's a sign we must stay. You can have a campfire here, which is good, and just pay in an honesty box. And this is our view. We can watch the sunset over the ocean. Well, actually there's land over there, but this looks pretty good. We can watch the seals play. Pretty happy with that. What do you think, Steve?
Very happy.
And we did a load of washing. We can hang out in the sunshine. Steve's going to have a little go at squidding. He's got a float on there. I'm going to try and update my diary. I'm a couple of days behind. I'm really happy that I've got 7 weeks of diary notes for every day, except for the last probably 3. Be lovely to look back on. So I've been sitting here writing my diary, and Steve decided to drive the caravan up here because we'll be more sheltered with the fire should the wind pick up. Funniest thing, I wish I'd videoed it because he drove with the awning out and all our washing hanging off. Thankfully, nothing fell off. He's actually just changing the oil filter, which you've done 3 times now. Petrol filter, sorry, because you pick up dirty petrol, don't you, along the way? And our light keeps coming on about change the oil filter, petrol filter. So, anyway, did it look clean?
It wasn't too bad.
And this is our site now. Not over there, it's here, but I'm still sitting over there until we get the fire going here. But this will be much better. We'll be more protected tonight. We can have a little fire and a little bit of fun. Actually, there's a little lookout up here. I haven't been up here. Have a little look. So this is Speeds Point. We're not far from Streaky Bay. We enjoyed a delicious lunch there today at the pub, which overlooks the jetty. This is pretty cool, and I'd imagine this place is very busy in summer, but there's only one other caravan in this location with us, and they're keeping to themselves too. Just another little angle of where we are tonight. Awesome. This awesome campsite is there's little mice. Just wait, he's coming out. Yeah, so there's little mice here. Not good. I hope they don't get in the caravan. Look at him. He's eating something while I'm going back to the fire so he doesn't run up my leg. So tonight we're just cooking some jaffles using leftover bolognese from last night's dinner. Nice and easy. Haven't had jaffles for ages. It's good. So we've been enjoying our jaffles and we have lots of little friends. Whoa! And they're sniffing and they're getting game. We're just keep moving our legs to try and scare them. Playing the Sunny Boys. I don't know if that helps, but at least gives us some rhythm. Look, he's just around there somewhere.
There he is at the shovel.
Yes, there's another mate coming. Steve and I ended up sitting opposite each other to make sure the mice weren't going to run up our legs. We just kept stomping and trying to keep them away. It was actually quite insane and unnerving. So we're on the road again. We had a fun night at Speed's Point. Freaking out about the mice. I think we did very well sitting there. We just kept stomping our feet so they'd go, but there was, I said hundreds, Steve reckons thousands of mice just hanging around, and they'd even come into the campfire, like they'd squeeze in between the rocks to see if there was any food, and the fire was still burning, so they are desperate little mice for some food. Anyway, luckily we didn't hear any squeaks in the night in the caravan, so I think we escaped without taking any visitors. We're now unsure of where we're going to end up tonight, but we're heading towards Port Augusta. I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you come along with us as we continue our trip from the west coast to the east coast. We discover some fantastic free camping, also amazing landscapes. This is coming to the end of our WA series, which we've absolutely adored. As a special treat, I'll post the next episode in 2 days' time. Anyway, thanks for watching.